Welcome to day 196 of our DeSo journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother, Brian. And we got some stuff to talk about today, Brian. You know, yesterday we created an auction, an NFT auction for a monthly sponsorship of these videos. And the winner was Clout Feed. So every day for the rest of this month, we're going to talk about Clout Feed. We're going to
You
mention
might get
Clout Feed.
tired of us talking about it, but you really should use the app because the app is amazing. We both use it. It has so many benefits over the main node. So definitely check out Clout Feed. We might even make a jingle about Clout Feed, like Clout Feed.
Okay, that's
Continue it,
ridiculous.
Ed.
But
Oh,
yeah, check out CloudFeed, and we're not just saying that because they sponsored us. They did sponsor us, but we really do like CloudFeed. So check it out. um, so also the price of cloud, it was kind of weird yesterday and some very interesting things took place. So blockchain went down, the trading was halted, I think a couple times on blockchain.com, and that kind of caused some issues on bitclout.com, where the price of DeSo briefly fell to $50. And it was probably like that for how long would you say? 5 to 10 minutes?
yeah. So I saw it probably about like a couple minutes into when it happened, and I rushed onto my computer. I was going to buy some, and by the time I was about to transfer money, it shot from $50 up to $200. So like the pricing mechanism on bitclout.com was obviously skewed because of the downtime of blockchain. Some people did manage to get some at $50. I know Dylan Jagger Lee got some. I think Doodles got some. So they good for them. They acted fast and they bought in. I definitely would have bought a lot if I had the opportunity to.
What was the biggest buy at that price? Did you see? Happen to
I
see?
didn't see any super large buys. I think a couple $1,000 maybe. Um, but yeah, I mean it was like a flash crash. You
I mean, that's
had
almost
you
one
had the
third of the price. So I
you
mean,
had yeah you had the
big
price
deal.
drop from like 135 down or 129 I think down to 50, shot up to 200, and then they set it at 150 static. They put it static at 150.
I think what happened was BitCloud had their minimum price set at $50, and something with blockchain when they halted trading, it caused bitcloud.com to drop to that minimum. So BitCloud wasn't ever really trading at 50. It was just available to buy on the bitcloud.com node for that price.
Yeah,
Some
and
people got lucky.
I'm glad they didn't like lose a ton of money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I'm happy for the people that took advantage of it. I think they acted fast. They're paying attention, and that's what the early bird catches the worm.
Yeah. And also yesterday, we saw a Cloutpunk DeSo partnership. So Cloutpunk actually minted an NFT of a DeSo, and it went up for auction and it sold for an astounding $47,000, which was, I think, 320 some DeSo at the time.
Yeah, so it was a bidding war between a lot of the big names on BitClout, on DeSo. Maybeam ended up winning it. Uh, I think it was 325 DeSo maybe, but I mean this was a huge sale, and sure it was part of the core team that was bidding on it, but still, I mean this goes to show that artists can make it big on this platform, and Cloutpunk and DeSomon have teamed and they did a great thing here. And that was just the start of the NFT news yesterday. There's quite a bit of news within
Yeah,
the
yeah. So
DeSo
I
space.
mean, Maybeam ended up winning it, but Natter was in on the bids. Lazy Nina was in on the bids, and there were a few non-founding team members also bidding. So it was exciting. We were watching on NFTZ because it updates automatically, and it was just fun watching the bids come in. It was great. It was great. But yeah,
So
so
the
there was other NFT stuff going on yesterday as well. Spookies created what I believe is the first user-generated generative art project on DeSo. So what they did was they launched a website where anybody who owns, I think, $5 of their coin, I could be wrong there, could go to their website, click mint, and mint a spooky NFT and then buy it for half a DeSo. And over 125 to 150 of these were minted before the site crashed. And they're actually continuing the minting today at 3 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So anybody who missed out, you're allowed to mint up to 5 spookies and buy them.
And they're really cool looking, and they have rarities, and eventually we're going to learn exactly which ones are super rare. We bought a few. I'm so excited to have some. They're definitely something you want to check out. I think there's a lot of excitement around the NFT space on DeSo, and rightfully so, because there are a lot of really cool projects.
Yes, speaking of which, CloutDog actually purchased their video NFT yesterday, the one that we're selling all of these videos as NFTs, and they purchased the one yesterday. The first person to bid 1/4 of a DeSo gets it, and CloutPunk was that person. But CloutPunk actually,
Not CloutPunk, CloutDog.
CloutDog, I'm sorry, did I say CloutPunk? So CloutDog is the one who won it, and CloutDog actually released something really interesting yesterday. They released the rarity stats of all 5,000 of their first CloutDog 10,000 collection. And the higher the number, the more rare it is. And we actually own a few of the most rare CloutDogs. I think we own the most rare, and we don't plan on selling them anytime soon, but there's a
Unless
lot.
you want to offer 10,000 DeSo, then we'll consider.
We might consider, but there's still a lot of really rare ones out there, and they have an image, and they have a spreadsheet, or not a spreadsheet, it's on their website. You can see every number, every rarity, and sort them by rarity. So it's really cool. I think 791 was a top number. That was the most rare, but there's still some in the 500s and 600s available, I believe. So go check it out. Check out CloutDog.
Yeah, and I think the last piece of news is something away from NFTs finally, for those people that aren't interested in NFTs. Derived keys are here. And Paul Burke posted about this earlier in the day yesterday, and then we kind of did some more research on it. But basically, derived keys aren't going to allow users to give access to parts of their account. It's going to be the entire account. But what it does is it creates a secondary key instead of a seed phrase, which, say you have somebody managing your account, or you want an app to have control of your account in some way, you can provide this derived key, and you can also revoke it. So when you create this derived key, it's going to be created for a time of 10,000 blocks, however long that is. Maybe a developer can kind of weigh in more on that. I don't know. I'm not sure how long that is, but you can also set your own time limit, and you can also revoke it. So say I was a celebrity and I wanted high key to manage my account, and I knew that maybe in 5 years my account might be built up, but I might not have high key as my manager anymore. If you give them your seed phrase, then you're kind of stuck, because they will always have that seed phrase. So it won't be 100% secure. I'm sure you could have a contract and stuff like that. But with derived keys, they could give high key that derived key. And then if they ever stop using high key, they could revoke that privilege to that high key, to that derived key.
Not that we don't
key,
trust
derived
high
key,
key.
they sound the same.
We do trust them 100%.
Yeah, but so I think it's a good thing. I would like to see the ability to give permission access to derived keys. I don't know if that's possible or if it's coming. I'm guessing anything's possible. But this is a really good start. And I think there's going to be use cases that come about that are going to show that it's important that we have these.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I think that's all the news we have. We do want to mention once again that these videos that we're making are now being posted on DeSo natively to the blockchain or through Cloudflare, and we're minting them as NFTs. So yesterday, again, CloutDog won our video. Today, this one will be minted as NFT, and the first person who bids 0.25 DeSo will get it.
And I just want to give a shout out to Cloutfeed, Rabal and Cloutfeed. They won the sponsorship, so I'm going to mention them again. Like I said, by November 7th, you're going to be tired of hearing them, but in a good way, because you'll probably be using Cloutfeed.
Yeah, if you don't use Clout Feed, check it out. Talk to everyone tomorrow.